Buffy. I grew old after all. Come on, give us a tickle.
What channel would that show be on?
ABC.
Characters on Family Guy.
Yes. And I love that Spike went down all of a sudden just aged that fast.
Pig's blood is terrible. It's terrible. It tastes terrible. It doesn't do anything.
Yes.
I would just do whatever Joss says.
I think someone said yesterday it would just be nice that we were all still alive. At the finale, we weren't sure how that was going to turn out.
Yeah.
So any spinoff would be a positive.
That is such a great question. I can't even answer it. How about a sitcom where Wesley, Gunn, and Fred live together and it's like Three's Company but with vampires?
I like that a lot.
I guess I'll be Phantom Dennis.
I would actually watch that show.
I would watch it too.
CW, let's do it. All right.
You could be Mr. Furley. Yeah.
You kids.
Well, speaking of continuations, they have been making like these comic, like sort of extra seasons through comic book form. Have you guys ever seen any of those, or have any thoughts on any of that?
Yeah, I look good.
You wrote two, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote a couple. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah. I did one where I wanted to write a story that was constrained by the same budget that we were on the show. This was on the other show. I wrote it for the other show's budgetary constraints. So I wasn't flying a spaceship. I didn't have like a crew of bugs helping me out. And I wanted to do one where Spike, because I think Spike is an underdog, so I wanted him to be not like Angel. It's like how do you do a vampire with a soul without being Angel? And Angel's like an epic character. He's always in a mansion, with a big roaring fire, sipping port wine, worrying about his soul. What should I do with it today? You know? So I thought Spike should he can't kill anybody for a meal, and he can't steal anything for say a new pair of boots because his boots are falling apart. So he should be homeless and he should be starving to death because he can't figure out how to live without without doing those things. And I wanted him to think that I wanted to have a bad guy that he thought he could beat, oh, I could be the hero. I'll take that, sure. And it's so I wrote this little like a nanny pushing a pram monster,
Right.
and she's stealing babies. He's like, oh, I'll take her. But he attacks the monster and it unfurls to 30 feet tall and just kicks his butt. And he tries to play the romantic. He finds a girlfriend, but he doesn't have the courage to tell her what he really is, which is a vampire. She finds out when she sees his ass get kicked in the fight. She dumps him flat. And he's just down on the ground, but he does find a way to get a new pair of boots without hurting anybody, and that's the win.
That is.
Sorry, what did he say?
It's a long thing, it's never mind.
Alexis and I were just reflecting
Sorry,
on
we
where
were-
our microphones were placed in your
how
close-up.
naughty our mics look.
Well, this show is so well known and so beloved. You have so many incredible fans out there. Do you have a fan encounter that you really remember, something that really stuck with you?
It was probably yesterday.
Yeah?
Yeah. I mean, we met so many truly wonderful people who had really intelligent and insightful and awesome reflections about the show. Who told us wonderful stories about how they found the show, what the show helped them get through in their own personal lives. So it always happens at events like this, but the people we met yesterday I thought were really special, and I just love meeting the people that I met
I think that
yesterday and Friday. Yeah.
Fans are funny, smart, and we don't take ourselves too seriously.
Yeah.
And it's a great combination for a good conversation. I've met someone who worked at the CERN Large Hadron Collider, dressed as a Wookiee. I met just physicists, doctors, people with really interesting jobs, and they're all fanboys like me, and it's great.
It's also been fun since it's the 20th anniversary that so many people have passed this down to their children. So there's people now that we're meeting that are fans who were not alive when the show was even on, and that's really special just to see how. I really love seeing the families who come up together and have it as a bond.
I love the moms who say, "This is Spike, honey," and the little kid goes,
echo what's already been said, you know, that it's difficult sometimes. It's emotional and it's a lot. You know, coming to these cons are so special, but it never ceases to amaze me how people are able to, like he said, analyze the show in such an intelligent way and articulate things that you kind of on a cursory level could acknowledge and see, but like would never be able to say or formulate on your own. And I always enjoy meeting the fans, and I always enjoy learning about their lives and how they came to find the show, and always so grateful that they pass it on to younger kids. And I had 100 different people come up that I said, "You're not old enough to know the show. How did you find it? Or who told you? Because who is your Eskimo? You know, who was it? Your mom? Was it your dad?" And then there's a nice story that goes along with, "Yeah, my mom and I, you know, I was a teenager and we didn't get along. This is the only thing that we did connect with or to each other with." But to single out any one particular experience would be nearly impossible. It's emotional. It's emotional for them. It's emotional for us, and never lost on us that it's been so long ago that we were on the air and we didn't have social media kind of revive it, keep it alive. And you know, again, I know that we all feel this way, but like, just thank you so much.
Yeah.